The foundation is the foundation for a reason. Why do you always start with vision and values? When I look at the Edelman Trust Report, 63% of employees are choosing companies, specifically CEOs, based around social impact, diversity, equity, inclusion, just broader impact. What is the purpose of the organization? You're seeing all of these things happen. And so I just think to myself, how do we continue to drive that forward? Because one of the things that I have learned in the last 6 months is the foundation is the foundation for a reason. Why do you always start with vision and values? Well, I have to invite people and they want to know where they're going. So if I don't give them a clear vision or articulate where we're going, I may love going to the beach. That's the coolest thing that you can do. But if you love going to the mountains and snow skiing, then you're not going to love going to the beach. So without that clarity, you're going to have confusion and frustration inside of your building. So keep the foundations really, really clear. And everyone has spoken into that, right? The people who are doing the best places to work, the best remote places, the Inc. 500 people. I mean, those are the people that have been on the show and have shared all the things that they're doing. It's all about trust and culture and alignment, all of those things. All they're doing is reinforcing the people who are the best in the game at this right now are doing these things. And if you're not doing those things, then you may want to rethink your business.
Love it, man. In this idea of the way that people should rethink their business and how the best in the game are acting, has anything struck you as particularly innovative? Can you give us an example of something that you saw like, oh, cool, I didn't realize that you were doing this. I'm going to take a little play out of this playbook.
So Meg Newhouse, who has always run a remote first company. So prior to COVID, they were all remote. They're all reformed consultants. And so they were tired of traveling. And they said, hey, we live in a high trust environment where we have professionals. We do not need to micromanage people. And they took that to the next step, which was, why don't we give people autonomy over how they're going to be assessed and reviewed? Because I don't know anyone who gets really pumped up about actually doing quarterly reviews for employees. I mean, do we need to give that feedback? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, isn't it really about continuous feedback loops? And if we do have trust inside of our building, and I think one of the things, that I've come to, the role of a leader is to create a fertile environment for your employees to feel engaged, autonomous, and to make good decisions. And so one of the things that they did was they did self-directed reviews. So you were able to chart a path on saying, here are the things that I need to be working on. Here's how I'm contributing to the organization. And so why don't we measure me on the things that I think that are important to contribute to the organization? And I thought it was brilliant because people are absolutely engaged. They have a hand in their own development and how they're contributing to the company. And if you're not hitting those goals, then boy, there's a lack of authenticity between who you are as a professional and how you're showing up with your actions.